can see there. It's Cody from Final Fall. Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, you guys are in for a treat today because I'm going to share with you something that I truly love. And it's not banjo, although I do truly love playing the banjo. It's jerky. It's duck jerky, goose jerky. You can make it out of mallards. You can make it out of mergansers. You can make it out of Canada geese, snow geese, your neighbor's geese. I don't care what kind of animal you make it out of. If it's a red meat, it's gonna taste great, okay? Now, this recipe isn't very complicated. It's actually pretty easy. You probably already have all the ingredients in your house. If not, they're very easy to find. And no, we're not soaking it in teriyaki. Everybody and their dog soaks jerky in teriyaki and then puts it on their Traeger and the dehydrator, and they make this like kind of teriyaki tasting dried out meat. No, today we're making jerky so good that you'll crave it. Jerky so good that if you give it as a gift, you'll be a little bit disappointed that you're giving it away. Jerky so good that people will continue to ask you if you will make them more jerky. I mean, it is really that good, guys. Please stick around. Give me a like if you like the banjo. Give me a like out of anticipation. I don't know. I don't care. The more likes I get, the better I do in the algorithm. The more people see these videos. The more subscribers I get, the more likely I am to continue to make videos. So, again, stick around. I'm going to make some great jerky. Maybe you'll hear a little bit more banjo playing. And thanks again. Alright, so I'm going to be posting the ingredients down here in the description and how to do this as we go through it. So it's there when you're done watching the video, but stick around for the entire video and get ready for the best jerky recipe of your life. The most important thing that you have to remember when you're making this jerky is this ratio. You cannot change this ratio no matter what, okay? I'm making a double batch, so I've got 6 pounds of meat right here per 3 pounds of meat. So I'm doubling it, right? But for 3 pounds of meat, you need 2 cups of water, so I've got 4 cups of water here. Next is 4 tablespoons of salt. A half cup of Worcestershire. Just wash my hands. I'm going to go ahead and mix this up a little bit. All right, next up, 2 teaspoons of thyme. 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. If you like your jerky spicy, you can go ahead and throw in a little bit of cayenne pepper or chili powder. Usually I would only do like a teaspoon per 3 pounds of that. Sorry, I'm doing 6 tablespoons of brown sugar. Get out of here, flies. And then my favorite part, 4 tablespoons liquid smoke. Now we're going to mix that all together. Got a pretty full bowl here. Mix this up real good. Make sure it's real nice and mixed. Alright, that's it. That's the basics of the recipe. Some people hate liquid smoke. They think it sucks, whatever. I don't give a crap. I think it makes it smell good and it gives it a little bit of extra flavor on top of the smoker that's going to really set this apart. Now that we've got the basic ingredients in there, I told you it's not real complicated, but it is going to make it really good. It's going to be the best jerky you've ever had. Terrible Trump impersonation. Sorry about that. After you get the jerky all made up, we're going to put it in the fridge for 24 to 72 hours. I'll see you guys in 48 hours because I got to work tomorrow. And then we will get this on the Traeger. All right, guys, so the meat is looking good. It's been in the fridge now for 24, I don't know, somewhere between 24 and 48 hours. I'm not going to get that specific with it. So next up is we're going to put it on the Traeger. So there's a couple things that you want to do with your Traeger or your dehydrator. I use a Traeger or a smoker. I run it on the smoke setting. Basically what we're shooting for is we're shooting for a temp of 140 degrees. Anywhere from 140 to 160 is okay, but anything over 160 and you're really going to want to adjust. You're going to want to bring that temperature down, prop the door open, whatever it may be, because we want to make sure that this meat dehydrates, right, and smokes, and we want to make sure that it doesn't cook. I just started up as I start putting the meat on. So now we're going to drop down here as I put the meat on, right? So I'm going to come here and I'm gonna lay it out. The good thing about this jerky is it shrinks up as you cook it, so I try and lay these in as tight as I possibly can. Not overlapping, but really close to it. And it's far edge, and we're just gonna get all these pieces on here. Cue the time lapse, huh? All right, got hair in my mouth. Okay, let me see it. Gotta help the kid with some Animal Crossing real quick, hold on. All right, crisis averted. Okay, so now that we've got the meat on the Traeger, let's take a look at that. Here we go. I got them laid in there pretty thick, as you can see. Smoke starting. I'm gonna go ahead and close this lid up. So this is gonna take anywhere from, I don't know, 3 hours to 6 hours to fully dehydrate this meat. I would definitely come and check on it regularly. It all depends on the thickness of the meat, right? All of mine are hand cut, so some are a little thicker, some are a little thinner. I come out at about 2 hours and start checking to see. The ones around the edges of the smoker, they tend to get done a little bit faster because they get a little bit more direct heat. But as long as that temperature is not over 140 degrees to 160 degrees, somewhere in there, we're doing really good. But shoot for that 140, that's the sweet spot. The Traeger's up to 105 right now, so it's gonna take some time, a few more minutes to get up to 140, and I'll start a timer. So I'll see you guys in a few hours, and we'll go over the most important part of jerky, and that is when to take it off. All right, well, now that the jerky's on the Traeger, we got some time to kill, so I'm gonna sit here and play myself a little bit of banjo. Alright guys, we've been on the Traeger now for about 2 hours. Like I said, some of the edge pieces, they start to get done a little bit sooner. This one's still not finished. But I'm going to kind of show you what you're looking for done jerky, because I have a piece back here that looks like it's done. We're going to pull it off and see. Alright guys, so this is one of my edge pieces right here. Okay. I think this one's done. Okay, and let me show you what we're looking for here. Now this piece is still a little bit red, and you want it to stay a little bit red. Okay, you don't want this to turn all the way dark like what you would think of jerky, because then it will be overdone. Okay, what I look for in a done piece of jerky is to keep its red color. The second thing that I'm looking for is when I break this open, you see that white in there? That's what we're looking for. I want to be able to see the fibers and the fascia kind of tear apart. The other thing I look for is these grill lines. My grill lines here, they see how they've kind of got like a, I don't know, a look like a done appearance to them. That's what we're looking for. I'll show you a piece that looks like it's close but isn't quite done, and kind of show you the difference between these grill lines, okay? And then obviously as I break this open, it looks done. I got a little bit of a thick spot there, so I'm gonna put this on for like another 20 minutes, but otherwise, this piece of jerky is what I'm looking for. This is what we're looking for when we're looking for a done piece of meat. Let me grab one that's not quite there, but looks close. Here's a good example, guys, of a piece that looks like it's almost done, just based on color, but isn't quite there. That little piece is done. Good. That little piece is done. Okay. So when I look at the grill lines on this, you see a distinct difference in those grill lines. Very different looking. These ones are still very pale. The meat inside looks like it's not quite done yet. So I know this piece isn't quite finished, even though the top looks like it's done, okay? You can also see, like, there's some fascia separation there. but it's not quite the same as that. It's just not there yet. I don't have any overdone ones, but this is another piece as a good example of one that looks like it's done. See those grill lines? That's perfect. That's what I want. Darkened grill lines, separated fascia. When I rip this bad boy open, there's nothing inside that's undercooked, but it's not stiff. It's not going to crumble. It's not going to get dry. And I'll tell you what, when you get a piece of jerky like this fresh off of the grill or off the smoker, oh man, that is my absolute favorite. That's what I'm looking for. Right there, that is the key, that is the secret. So this one was on the edge. It's definitely done. This one's going on for a little bit more time because it's got some thick spots that aren't quite there. This one's not even close. See the difference? This one's not there. This one is. I'm telling you guys, if you think you have a jerky recipe that tastes better than this, I'm sorry, but you're just full of crap. All right, guys, we're at like 4.5 hours. Look at how good that looks. See that nice red color? Let's take a look at this piece right here. See if we're done. Ooh. We're getting real close. See how it's still just a little pale in those lines? Not quite there. Same with that one. See that pale spot? So we're almost there. There's going to be ones in the back that are definitely done. This one's done, I'm sure. That one's done. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to gather up the good ones and let the rest finish. Alright guys, it's been 6 hours. Jerky's basically done. I just have a couple of thicker pieces on there. So I've got myself a bag, got myself one to eat, and I'm ready to chill for the night. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that this helps you out. If you don't really like duck meat, I urge you, please try this because it will change your opinion of duck or goose. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you appreciate it, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel. I got more stuff coming, more reviews, more tutorials, and a lot of hunting. So if you want to watch people miss a whole bunch of shots, then hit subscribe, ring that bell so you get notifications, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you guys.